some kind of celebrity, but the fact of the matter is, I don't care. And partially, this is going to sound a little terrible on one side of it. I don't care that she used the N word. And it's not because, in any way I agree with what she said or did or anything. It's for the fact of the matter, I don't care. Everyone needs to stop talking about this topic. This topic has been going on for literally forever now. This I can't turn on a radio station, and dear God, Psychosis is doing it now, without hearing Paula Dean's name and how she is labeled as a racist. In my mind, this is just how it works. Anyone that calls in or, hits us up on the chat, let me know, what is your perception on the whole, what is your take on this whole thing? On the whole Paula Dean using the N word and being a racist. In my mind, I can understand the big deal of, it's a hurtful term, and, it is definitely a big thing. But at a point, when are you going to sit back and realize, like, yeah, she's coming out and apologizing and doing all these things on, like, live TV and everything. But here's my thing is, I say let her suffer the consequences that she has created for herself. That's just me. I believe that, you're going to sit there and you're going to say something like this all over the internet, all over wherever you said it. If it's literally to where the world knows you as a racist now, then, dear God, why are we dragging it on? Let her be considered a racist. Let her live with the shame and the guilt and everything that she has brought upon herself, and just drop the conversations. This is something, racism, I can talk on this all night long. Racism is something that is never going to die. And as hateful as a thing and as bad as that sounds, it is a sad but true statement. Sorry. It is a very sad but true statement. Racism is something that will, be until the end of time. It may say we're all created as equals, we're all supposed to be equal, but the fact of the matter is, people are narrow-minded and it's like they're looking with blinders on each side of their, it's like a tunnel vision is a perfect way of saying it. It's a tunnel vision, and they don't know what to do anymore. And well, not what to do. I can't find my words right now. What I mean to say is racism is a thing that is never going to die, no matter how much you want it to, and it's something that's always going to be around. It's never going to stop. It is a sad truth, and we all know it is. But honestly, it's a thing of what can you do. If someone says it, let them live with the consequences, especially if it's someone that's famous that can actually suffer from these consequences, and not someone that's like a nobody that, says it once on a street corner. If it's someone that can, get the, be able to have some sort of consequence behind this, being a racist or anything, let them deal with it. And it's like this. And I'm not trying to sound racist by saying this, but if she says it, how is that stopping anyone else's day, Yeah, that's offending people, but how is it stopping your day at all? How is it that now you can't go into work because Paula Deen used the N-word? It's one of those things. It's just, let it die. And speaking of letting die, dear God, the new Michael Jackson case that we have out. There's a new Michael Jackson case of, what is it? Someone that he knew is coming out and saying Michael Jackson molested him. The man has been dead for what, 4 or 5 years now? Let him die. He's not, I mean, and I can understand, you know, if something happened before, but let the man die. At this point, who are you suing? You're suing his kids. You're not suing him. You're suing his son and all of his other family that is trying to live off his legacy. At this point, you're not suing Michael Jackson. Anything that you say doesn't fall on Michael Jackson. It falls on his family and taking money out of their pockets. So at this point, everyone needs to just shut the hell up with everything. Paula Deen's a racist. Who the fuck cares? Some guy's trying to say Michael Jackson molested him. Another, who the fuck cares? Everyone just needs to shut the hell up about it and get on with the life. That's just me. And part of it is, this does sound kind of a negative way of thinking about it, but that's how I feel, because it's the moment that you sit here and realize that you can suck it up, continue on with life, and just ignore the negativity that is around you, is when we can become a better place. It's when you ignore the negativity is when it goes away. It's like that classic effect of, you know, you always saw with bullies. They always say, just ignore the bully, you know, walk away. And that's the same with any kind of negativity that is put in front of you. And that's just how I feel. That's just my side of it. Anyone that calls in, anyone that's in the chat right now, listening in live, hit me up, let me know. You know, what do you feel on this? And, changing the topic real quick, let's talk about something happy here. Let's talk about the new Skillet album, Rise. Let's talk about this new song that I came out. I heard this actually on the Cat today. I listen to radio every morning. I listen to music is my life. Music is everything that I am. And I heard this song come on today. I didn't realize who it was. I didn't know Skillet was trying to put out a new album or anything. And I just heard this track come on today, and I was like, wow, that is a really intense track. And I think this is actually an amazing track, and I have a feeling. This might just be a feeling, but let's just talk about the first 3 seasons that we've had so far. Season 1, that was all Shine Down and Bully. That was the song that made this whole show into everything that it is right now. Season 2, who was that? I think that was, that's been a while ago, Season 2. That was, I want to believe, I think Season 2 was Papa Roach with, no, it wasn't Papa Roach. I can't remember who Season 2 was, but we had a song that was basically the whole thing of Season 2. Season 3, oh, I remember, that was Falling in Reverse. That was Season 2. Season 3 was Heaven or Hell by Volbeat. Of course, everyone remembers that. I have a feeling that if this song is played and liked enough, this could be the song that defines what Season 4 is, excuse me. This could be the song of Season 4 that is always played, that is basically going to be turned into another secondary theme song. And of course, we'll be closing out many a great show. So ladies and gentlemen, off the new album Rise, this by Skillet is Sick of It. Please enjoy.
If you're sick, if you're sick, if you're sick, if you're sick of it, if you're sick, if you're sick of it. When everything you do don't seem to matter, you try but it's no use, your world is getting blacker. When every time you fail has no answer, every empty promise made is a reminder. No one can make this better. Take control, it's now or never. Are you sick of it? Raise your hands, get rid of it. While in the fighting chance, are you over it? More than dead, have you had enough regret? Take a stand, raise your hands. If you're sick of it, if you're sick, if you're sick of it, if you're sick of it, if you're sick, if you're sick of it.
Sick of It by Skillet off the new album Rise. I have a feeling that this album is going to be a really great album, a really great seller for Skillet, and I have a feeling that this song, if it wants to be, it can be the number one song of season 4. That's just my feeling. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, right now, I am a little down that I got that call from Ryan saying he's not making it, but hey, the drugs help. Because nothing makes a great show of psychosis like a little bit of drugs to make it all go by so much easier. A little bit of smoke, a little bit of, and we're good to go. No. And a little bit of drink. But that all depends on who's with me. But anyway, we got more topics. I want to talk about, of course, the question for ladies of the day is guys with muscles versus fat guys. What is the right body type that wins over a girl's heart in more cases? We're going to test the polls and figure it out now. Oh, and a special little quick news update for everyone. Psychosis, you've noticed season 4 and every other thing goes live, it used to go live at 5 o'clock. Now this season 4 has been going live at 7. It's about to start going live at 9. So that means Friday nights are going to be from 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, might I add, to midnight Central Standard Time. And of course, Mondays is going to be 9 to 10. The usual hour long for Monday. And that's what it's going to have to be. I got a fun new schedule at another job that I'm working. All kinds of stuff. Just factoring in. And so I'm not pushing Psychosis out of the way. I'm trying to reschedule everything to make it work. So starting not next week, but in 2 weeks, Psychosis will start going live at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please remember that, because I'd hate for people to be tuning in at 7 and be like, what the fuck, where is it? And then I'll be like, dude, going live at 9. And they'll be like, well, but I'm not going to be awake. I'll be like, well, too bad for you, because Psychosis is a late show now. Hey, whatever. But, we got some new, oh, god damn, I am ready to talk about this next topic. But let's hold off on that real quick. I want to talk about these new movies that we got coming out. Give a couple quick reviews. We got World War Z. I haven't read the book. I know there was a book for a little while. Didn't read it. And I know the movie, it's got Brad Pitt in it. He's always a pretty good actor, a decent actor, I'd give him that. And apparently, this is the first, one of his first movies where one of his sons actually makes it into this movie. Turns out the scene that his son's in, I don't know if it's one of them or the only or what, but apparently his son gets shot pretty badly in a gruesome scene to death. And Brad Pitt says he's not